Close your eyes and imagine this. A 9-year-old girl is in bed with sunken cheeks and a skinny face. She has a rare liver disease and if she's not transplanted in a week, she will die. Her doctor says. Her parents sitting next to her, their depression. Imagine being able to alter that fate. You can be the difference she feels that she lacks tomorrow. And not only that, but in life. Because of the lack of a firm donor base, stories like hers always somehow fall short of the peaceful ending. I challenge you, all of you, to register to become an organ donor and actually give back to organ donation awareness today. More than 100,000 individuals wait on the national transplant waiting list in the United States alone, based on the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. 17 individuals die every single day waiting, and one individual every 10 minutes, according to the organ donation statistics of 2023. This is not some far off future. This occurs to individuals of all descriptions, all ages, and all communities. First, I'll inform you of the national crisis level organ donor shortage. Second, I will dispel and describe the most prevalent myths and discouraging registration. And finally, let me show you how easy it is and how your decision can be someone else's second chance. The statistics are staggering. Though 90% of Americans say they would volunteer to be organ donors, fewer than 60% do. Donate Life American estimates, according to the annual report of 2022. It is this disparity between attitude and action that results in thousands of deaths every year. This is never on the side of most patients. The longer they wait, the sicker they get. The body will begin to even reject the notion of the transplant and something that may be even impossible. Keep in mind that one donor can save 8 lives and bless 75 lives by donating eyes and organs. All the organs still get wasted anyway because no one even bothered to register. The demographic disparities drive the crisis. The cite just one example, communities of color and African American and Latino communities combined have higher rates of such health issues as diabetes and hypertension, resulting in organ failure, and they are dramatically underrepresented as registered donors. Organ donation is not a medical issue, it's an issue of justice, fairness, and doing the right thing for your fellow human beings. And to translate, so why aren't they signing up? Then, if everybody thinks organ donation is such a great idea, the reason is deep seated myths and fears. One of the myths that I hear a lot are doctors won't try as hard to save me if I'm a donor. In reality, medical professionals have a legal and ethical obligation to save your life. Come on. And organ donation is only considered after brain death is declared, which follows strict criteria and is confirmed by multiple physicians. One of the other myths I hear, myth number two, is I'm too old or unhealthy to donate. There is no upper limit to the age of organ donors. Individuals in their 70s and even their 80s have been good donors. Age has nothing to do with it, and it's all about the health of your organs. Myth number three that I hear, it costs money to donate. False donor families pay no organ donation expense. The recipient's insurance or transplant facilities pay for the donation and surgery, according to UNOS. Myth number four that I've heard, my religion doesn't support it. In reality, and I've always been somebody who studied theology. In reality, all religions of the world allow organ donation as an act of humanist and charity. Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Buddhism, and Hinduism all support this. These are not ignorant myths, though. These are lifetimes of barriers, which, with each discouragement of a human being by fear, something which life has to give is lost. And myths have now been busted for sure. No question of organ donation has been ethical and safe. So it's something to be advocated. But is it easy to be a donor of this gift of life? Let's see. It doesn't take much of your time. It is easy and so important to be an organ donor. It's never easier to make the gift of the life in the form of registry. And register online through your state donor registry or at the DMV when you're renewing your driver's license. California's registered at I think donatelifecalifornia.org. But it's a second out of your time, but it lasts a lifetime. Only recently, a Texan underwent a life saving heart transplant. It came from the heart of a 15-year-old. His name was Alex, whose parents gave up in an act of heroism. Alex's heart lives on, flourishing life in the face of death. Even the most resistant families indicated that the process itself became therapeutic to them, that their loved one has been able to contribute back. It is a greater legacy and it provides a meaning to bereavement. Not only will you most likely donate body organs such as the heart, lungs, and kidneys to the salvaged lives, but you can also donate tissues such as skin, bone, and corneas to restore dignity, vision, and mobility to trauma patients, burn patients, and other underprivileged patients. I hope that you do it now and share it with your family, and your dreams are yours. Your option when needed. We can provide second chances to poor families. And the thing is, you'll never probably ever meet people you'll save, but they'll never forget you for their whole lives. We've settled the question of organ donation, cleared up the most common myths, and discovered how easy and rewarding it is to be a donor. It's not a healthcare issue. It's right and wrong finally. To be a donor means life or death to someone you will never ever possibly know, and that makes it noble. Now I challenge you, go online, check the box at DMV, talk to your families and friends, register and speak out for someone who other than your for others for someone other than yourself. Someone stranger will be depending on someone for a day, and you can be that body. Thank you very much.